Hey everybody, it's Tim Van Orden, sitting in my car, taking my time before I head up to the studio and get to work. It's a chilly start to the day. It's in the 40s. Fall is coming quickly. And I just finished a listening session to Deena Kastor's book, Let Your Mind Run. And Deena was one of my big inspirations when I started running back in 2006. She was the queen of American distance running back then. And I think she still holds the American record in the marathon. At that time, she was the only American woman to break 2 hours and 20 minutes. And I don't know if anybody else has done that since, but she had, I think, 3 American records when I was getting into my running. And I learned a lot from her. So I was curious to tune into her book. And it's a neat story, and there's some interesting framing that she provides psychologically. But right now I'm in a section where she's talking about affirmations and how important they were to her progression. And anybody that has watched my videos knows that I'm not a fan of affirmations. I have my own version, which I call confirmations. Because an affirmation is about sort of denying where you are right now and instead affirming who you want to be or who you're going to be or who you think you should be or need to be. But who you are right now is not enough. So you affirm a better version of yourself somewhere in the future, but you try to bring it into the present and then live as if. That's never worked for me, and studies show that people that struggle with self-doubt and self-criticism, who are insecure, etc., that affirmations can actually do more harm than good. That they work for people that already feel okay with themselves, but for anybody that's really challenged, an affirmation can lead you to just be more self-critical. So I came up with my own version, which does work for me still, and that is something I call confirmations. And in a confirmation, you confirm what is in a very gentle, compassionate, and accepting way. So it's not that I need to become this better version of me before I can get excited, but I can get excited right now confirming what is. And when I confirm what is, it's not some identity characteristic, like I am a national champion, like something that my identity would put on a resume. Instead, it's about a process that I'm engaged in. So I don't ever talk about what my identity wants to become, because I don't do things as identity goals anymore. Instead, I do things as process goals. Like, what is the process that I want to be immersed in? What is the process that I want to explore and develop and grow inside of? Who I become as an identity isn't all that important, because if you immerse yourself in the process willingly and accept it, confirm it, like this is where I want to be, this is what I want my life to look like, then you're going to be consistent in that process. You're going to be empowered, and you'll get extraordinary results, but that's just a side effect. The real benefit is the fact that you're choosing to be where you are, and you're choosing to engage regardless of what comes down the pike. The pike, that's an interesting word. I'm going to have to look that one up. So I keep confirming the process that I'm in, and that keeps me going because I choose it again and again and again. I confirm my choice. It's kind of what a confirmation is, rather than I'm choosing this because I believe it's going to lead to some resume upgrade, some identity rank improvement. It's not why I do it. And I don't think that using that as leverage, that your identity is going to get some kind of benefit, I don't think it's sustainable or even healthy, because life will slap you around and you can work your butt off and still not get the results. And then what do you have? So I have let go of the results quite a while ago. And the result is that I'm much more consistent. I'm much more fulfilled. I am discovering things that I never imagined possible. I'm more flexible. For instance, I barely run anymore, but most people identify me as a runner. But I've allowed myself to become whatever feels good in the moment. Right now, skiing, a sport that I never thought I'd get back into, has really captured me. It brings something out in me that is really unique. So I'm excited to just see where that goes. And that will change too, because I will simply keep confirming where I am rather than where I need to go with this thing. I will be on the podium at the World Championships in skiing. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't go. We'll see. Doesn't matter. I'm just loving the process right now. Okay, so I'm going to go upstairs and start my work day, and I'll see you soon. That's never worked for me, and studies show that people whose noses are running, it doesn't work for them either.